Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bailey and I'm the owner of Googoogoogoods. Today's video is going to be another craft fair prep vlog. On Friday I have the Baldwin Park Community Market, which is basically just like a little market. It's at night and it's in Baldwin Park, which is kind of like a neighborhood in Orlando. It's a cute little area. I've done it many times before and it's never like super successful, but it's not like super far from my house and it's a really convenient location and I don't mind doing it. So the only thing that's a little bit stressful about it is the fact that it is during the week. It is on a Friday. So Ethan kind of has to take a half day to stay with our kids. But my load-in time based on the email is pretty early for it. So I'll have a lot of time to set up, which I really appreciate since I'm going to be doing it by myself again. But this week I'm basically going to try to make as many bags as possible. Because last week, if you watched last week's vlog, I made a couple bags, not as many as I was hoping to make, but I think I kind of have a game plan this week to get it done faster. And I've actually already cut out and prepared a couple of different pieces. So I have a lot of fabric that I need to unbox / unbag and show you because I have so many different designs. I definitely went overboard, but I definitely wanted to have enough different designs because I want to make a couple of the big bags like this one, like these little makeup bags / toiletry bags, and I also want to make just like some puppy pouches, and I also want to make some book sleeves. So I've got a ton of fabric that I need to cut out and work on. I've already got a couple pieces done. The first fabric that I did a majority of the cutting for is this one, which is like kind of like a Hawaiian retro, and then I also have this fabric that I've already cut for a bunch of the puffy ones. So I've got my fabric cut, and then I have my batting, my extra loft batting. So I've got a lot of those ready for me to quilt. I want to be able to do all the quilting on my embroidery machine. That would obviously be really helpful. So I've got these ones, let me pull them down. So I've got this one quilted on the embroidery machine, but I've had a hard time finding a file online that does like the straight line quilting. So I'm probably just gonna have to do that on my normal sewing machine. Also, the only kind of downside of doing this on the embroidery machine is I can only get it so big as my biggest hoop. So if I want to use like a bigger fabric size for bigger bags, I can't really do this on my machine. I have to do it by hand, but the machine did a really good job of it. I'm calling this a Parker on the porch quilting hack because this is actually just like the file for the back hooping for one of the zipper pouches. So that's what I did for this one. And I also have this other fabric, hold on. I also have this little fabric quilted. It's so cute. It's like a little bunny wearing rain boots. But this one was actually a test, and I did one with the water soluble topper as the stabilizer, and this is honestly just kind of like a whole mess trying to get it to dissolve. So I kind of decided to not go that route. So for the ones that I've already got quilted, I used, well, first I used cutaway, but now I used no-show poly mesh cutaway for it. So that's just like a lot of me talking about how I made that. But those are done and quilted, and I have a lot more that I have to do today. But I thought I would show you the fabrics that I got from Joann's this weekend. So I got some from Joann's, I got some from Hobby Lobby, and I also ordered from Hancock's of Paducah. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and show you those fabrics, but I'm also gonna show you my little stack of ready to quilt of this pattern. So I've got that ready to quilt, and I also need to cut out some lining pieces. I've got a bunch of like exterior pieces, but no actual like lining pieces cut. So I also need to do that, and I also am going to make some fabric bookmarks, I think. So I think that would be a good way to use some of the scraps. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my bags and show you the fabric that I got this week. The first place that I got fabric from was Joann's, and I kind of liked these little like Hawaiian floral theme that were like a little bit retro. So this is the white version of the orange version that I just showed you a second ago, and kind of in the same retro vein. I kind of got a lot of like retro inspired fabrics a little bit. There's this one, and I actually ordered one from Hancock's of Paducah that I think is like a Moda fabric, that brand by Ruby Star. I'll just look it up when I open the thing, and it's kind of similar to this, but this one's from Joann's. And then I got this as a lining fabric for those. Super cute. And then I got the kind of like bluish green of these that match the coral one that I showed you that I've already got cut. And then I got this flamingo one, which if you saw my video last week, or both my videos last week, you would have seen this. I just thought that was so stinking cute, so I got that. And then this one's like really random, but I did think it was really cute. It's just like this one that has like baking stuff. Kind of unrelated, but really cute. I was kind of thinking about doing like collections, if that makes sense. So I've kind of got like a retro floral collection, and then pretty much that's all of it. Just retro floral, I think, so far. The next place I got it from is Hobby Lobby, and I got a ton of lining fabric from Hobby Lobby. So let's see what we got. Okay, I like how it's packed. That's like actually really cute. Okay, so they're all just like in this one bag. I actually really like how they did that. Okay, so the lining fabric got, I kind of thought this first color was closer to black, but that's fine. Let me pull it out. Oh, cute. Thanks, Kim. Okay, so I got this color. I kind of thought this was more black, but it's more kind of like a dark blue. And then I got some, let me pull all the linings out. Okay, I got kind of a lot of the same color family for lining. Kind of like this cream. And then I also got like a different shade of brown, and then another shade of like a cream tan brown. So all those are kind of not exciting, but I need liner. You need liner fabric, and I feel like I want to just kind of have the liner be more of just kind of like a solid neutral tone that complements the outside of the bag, because I don't want it to compete with the outside of the bag really. So that's what I got. And then I got more of the mushroom fabric that people seem to really like, and I thought was really cute too. So I got a ton of that to make more bags with. And then the last one I got, I think this is gonna be so cute. It's like a mushroomy floral butterfly. I thought that was so cute. Okay, so I need to like figure out a better method to store all my fabrics. So I would just like put them on the shelves. I think I just need to like get my shelves like in better order, and I think if I did that, it would definitely be easier. Or make it like, I kind of have like a little empty space over here in between my desk and this shelf. Like get one of those, like, it's not a Billy bookcase, but I don't want to get a calyx because I think that's too big. But something like a little skinny bookcase I can put right here, so I can just like take it and put it on there. But those are all of the fabrics that I got from Hobby Lobby, so I'm gonna put these up. The last package of fabrics is from Hancock's of Paducah, and I don't know why the package itself is like really dirty. I'm not really quite sure what that's about, but I don't know if it just got like really grody in the mail system. But let me like try to not get the actual fabrics dirty. Also really annoying, I was cutting fabric earlier, and like if you saw my vlog, I guess it was last week, like some of my fabrics, my marking pin will like disappear immediately. So I was marking a few with like a normal pin, because you're not gonna like see where I was marking it. And I was like marking, and I guess like the pin got on the ruler, and like look at my hands. I don't know if you can even tell on camera, but they are like covered in ink, and I tried to wash it off really hard, and it was like not budging. It's really good ink, I guess. But these are all of the different fabrics. That's so cute. I'm gonna need to like take a picture of them all folded like this before I undo it. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture real quick. Hold on. So I got a majority of these to make keychains with, because I was looking for patterns that were cute, that had like small enough pattern pieces so that you could see it better on a keychain. So the first is this one by, definitely, I think it's Ruby Star. Let me look at my packing note. Yeah, Ruby Star Society. So this is the first one. It's that really cute star fabric. I love that. And then I've got, it's a little fuzzy, this. And then I got this one. And then I got this one. And this one is very similar to the one from, well, I guess they're similar and different, but this one, very cool. And then this one. This one's actually a little bit bigger of a print than I thought it was going to be. So maybe this will just be a bag or two. Cute, because I'm trying to think about if it's like 1.25 inches wide. I mean, I guess it would work. And then I guess they're all kind of like a little bit bigger than I thought. I can just make bags with them though, that's fine. This one. And then I got this one, I think is so cute. Like, are you kidding me? Look how stinking cute that is. I love that. Okay. And then I got all of those, all the colors of that's offered. Like that. Oh, so cute, so cute. And then this one. I think some of the items I got were back ordered. So there are a few other ones that I ordered that aren't gonna be here yet, I think. Let me see what this says. Let me see if this has any indication. Yeah, I think there are a couple. Let me like look at my email and like make sure. There are 3 fabrics that I haven't gotten yet because they're back ordered. I don't know when they're going to be here, but one is kind of like this one, but blue. And then the other one is like the stars, but neon pink, and then the black with gold stars. So I don't know when those are going to get to me. It just said back order. I think one said like back ordered, but it said like January 2024, which is like already happened. So I don't know. So probably what I'm going to do today, I'm going to go ahead and try to quilt the ones that I already have like put together and ready to quilt. And then when I'm done with that, I think I'm going to try to cut some more fabric possibly. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and get into. And also this week, I definitely want to try to, I probably just should commit to doing it. Maybe I'll do it tonight, taking photos of some of the keychains and the bags that I've already made. I wanted to get more done to take pictures of, but I probably should just go ahead and commit to taking pictures of it. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into doing the quilting. So yeah, just gotta do it. I didn't get a ton done today during nap, but I did get these 3 pieces quilted. So I'm really happy about that. I did the little trick that someone commented on last week's video about holding like the tails of my thread coming out of the machine, so I didn't have any problems with the bird nesting. So I'm very pleased with that. And I didn't change my foot. It's still just like my walking foot that I was using today. So I think I'm going to use that whenever I do the puffy. But whenever I do the fabric that just has the fusible fleece and the interfacing, I think I'm going to change it to the even feed foot, because I think that this was thick enough that it wasn't having issues. But yeah, so that is how that went. But now I'm going to go get my kids, and probably later on tonight I'll probably just do some more fabric cutting. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna get into, and I'll probably either check in tonight or tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. So today is going to be very similar to yesterday and what I have to get done. Last night I cut a bunch of fabric and interfacing. So this is my stack of things that I need to iron, and then I need to quilt, and then I also have my stack over here from yesterday also of more stuff that I need to quilt. So I'm gonna try to get as much of that done as possible, obviously. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get my interfacing on and then try to knock it out. A lot of this stuff is just going to be the straight quilting. And I have this little piece of paper that I've kind of like written out the sizes of stuff, and based on what I cut out yesterday, I don't think I have any that I'm going to be putting on the machine, but I'll have to measure it and see if that is the case or not. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set you up on my overhead camera and get to stabilizing and quilting.
Brand new street and brand new me, side by friends I need. Don't you tell me that you're in town, I already know, couple days ago. Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense. I wish I would know what you're thinking about. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. Saw you now. Dreams might turn into something real. Don't you give me that look, take a bow, already know. Now you gotta go. Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be honest, sounds like home. Still I'm here alone and I'm calling your phone. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could dream about somebody else. I wish I could talk when the silence so loud. I wish, oh I wish. I wish I could wipe my own memory out. I wish I could do something that will make sense. I wish I...
Nap time is over, and I was able to get all of these quilted, and then the ones that I did on the machine. So tonight probably what I'm going to do is try, I guess, to continue quilting and starting to cut some of my lining fabric, and tomorrow maybe I'll start cutting the edges off of these to get the exact size that I need. And I also need to start cutting some zipper tape and put these zipper pulls on them. That's why I have this fork, if you are wondering, if you're ever watching and you see this little fork. This little kid fork is how I've been putting these zipper pulls on the zipper tape, and I'll show you that when I do it. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a break right now, and I may check in tonight, I may not. I may do photography tonight. I don't know, it's all up in the air what I'm going to do, so I'll see you when I see you. Happy Wednesday. Today I'm going to be working on starting to put together the bags for the fabric that I already have quilted. So today I need to cut zippers, and I think I'm probably just going to get all of the zippers put on, maybe. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna go back to doing some more quilting. I was going to do more last night, but I don't know if you could tell or notice in the video, like footage from yesterday, and how I don't have the light on. The light in here is doing something freaky deaky, so I couldn't have the light on in here last night, so I wasn't able to do too much. So today, yeah, I'm just gonna work on getting the already quilted pieces cut and like, not cut, but like trimmed to the correct size, and go ahead and start putting the bags together. So without further ado, let's just get started. Actually, quick side note before I get started, I'm thinking about doing kind of like a FAQ video. So if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer in a video, it can really be about anything like sewing, embroidery, like markets, anything like that. Feel free to comment down below or send me an email. I always put my email in the description. So yeah, if you have any questions that you would like for me to specifically talk about, then you can go ahead and comment or email. Either one's fine.
What's the angle? I'm not playing that game. It's the same business with a different name. Who's the target? Sorry, I'm not in the market. If I quit buying, you can't sell me anything. No thanks, I'll pass. I don't want any of that. I'll just take my chances. No thanks, not now. I made it this far somehow. I'll just take my chances. Collective pressure. It's about time for another lecture. You do it too, if you knew what's good for you. Future minded. It's not much for peace of mind, my friend. If I quit buying, tell me what would happen then. No thanks, I'll pass. I don't want any of that. I'll just take my chances. No thanks, not now. I made it.
I'm still sewing the zippers onto the fabric, but I'm gonna start to use some of the zipper tape colors for some of the more like puffy bags. So I'm gonna show you how I put the zipper pull on the tape. It's not the most graceful thing in the world, but like essentially I just like undo the tape, like just part like this. And then this part is kind of the tricky part. I'm gonna take my little fork and put the zipper like this. So what I do, see if you can see that, is put the little zipper hole right there and put the back like that. And then, this is, like I said, not the most graceful thing, but I take my zipper teeth and put one side, one in the other side. And it doesn't always happen the first time I do it. It can take me a couple times. But I take it and put the fork like on my belly and just kind of like pull down. Sometimes it doesn't work right away and you gotta like finagle with it. But I do that, and then I've got my zipper on my zipper pull, and sometimes it kind of leaves it not super even on the ends, so I just make sure that I cut my tape a little bit longer than what is needed so that it's easier to just like not worry about getting it even. But yeah, that is how I get my zipper tape put together. Nap time is almost over, and I was able to get zippers onto 4 of them. Doing the zippers is kind of like a trickier part, I would say, just because I have to do like a lot of lining up. So that kind of took me a long time, and cutting my lining kind of took me a little bit of time. So I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to do today. When Ethan comes home, or like after the boys go to bed, he's going to try to check out my light situation and try to fix that. But if not, I'll probably just do a lot of liner cutting tonight under lamplight, or maybe like in another room. So I'll either check in tonight or tomorrow. Happy Friday. I did not film anything yesterday just because I think I got a little bit too ahead of myself this week, or overestimated the amount that I was going to be able to get done. So I was getting a little bit behind and bogged down with quilting a bunch of one pattern when I really should have been doing like one of a bunch of different patterns. So I got a little bit behind, so I want to go ahead and try to use my time to just knock out sewing like a couple of different patterns. So I've got 6 here right now that all I have left to do is box the corners. So today, because it's already a little bit after 1 and I have to go and leave here to go set up around 3:30, I'm just gonna try to get these 6 done, and if I can, like, do whatever else I can get done. But today, yeah, today before I get ready, because I also want to curl my hair and like get cuter for the event tonight, I need to box these out. So I think I can definitely get these 6 done, and when I'm done doing this, I'll just see whatever else I can get accomplished. Out of time while doing those, so I didn't film very much of that. So I just filmed, you know, getting that first one done, and I was able to complete 3 this afternoon, so that makes 5 total that I have of the makeup bags. And it is kind of a bummer because I do have all of these that I wish I was able to get done. So this is 1, 2, 3 of these ones that are already done like this, and then I have like multiple like this that have their zippers but just aren't ready to be boxed, or just like, you know, I need to do some extra stuff to get them ready. So that's kind of unfortunate. I guess next week or sometime this weekend I'm going to try to work on getting those ready for next week, because I would like to have way more done and ready for display next week. I also wanted to make the fabric bookmarks and a couple more keychains. So I definitely ran out of time this week. It definitely takes a long time to do these, and with only kind of doing stuff when the boys are asleep and then at night, it's definitely a little bit tricky. But I am about to head out now. I am all ready. I actually have an interview that I'm doing tonight at the market that's just like for like the Baldwin Park like website and their social media and stuff like that. So I try to get a little bit cuter than I maybe would get. So yeah, so I am really excited about that. I'm kind of nervous about the interview because I feel like I'm okay at talking to people, like being asked questions, but I feel like I can be really awkward and say like a lot. So hopefully that goes okay. So definitely wish me luck on that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my bag and head out the door, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Space been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day, like the right day ever comes. Now it's Friday and nothing's changed. Mistake